Don't have to worry about my stove tipping over because I beached it. I beached it. We're high and dry on the rocks. Remember yesterday when I said I wish I was up here on a rock? Well, now I am. Not quite up there where I gotta keep the camera out of the wind, right? But not quite up there where I can smell the grass and check out the trees. But it's windy out there and I can't cross today. I can't go across the island. So we're just gonna be chilling in this little cove all day, unless it gets nice later. I'm gonna make some coffee, then I'm gonna have some breakfast, then I'm gonna sit for a while, then I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I'm gonna sit for a while longer, and then I'll have some dinner, and then I'll go to bed. As soon as my jig hit the bottom, my first fish of the trip. I'm gonna cut it up, I think, save it for dinner, or lunch, probably lunch, and then use the carcass in the trap and see if I can't catch some crab. Just felt my first south breeze of the day, and it kind of feels like I'm bumping up against a rock. It also kind of feels like it's calming down out there. I got my eye on this stick floating around way out there, and if it starts to get to where I can see the stick more and more, like right now it's kind of bobbing up and down, see it, don't see it, see it. If I can see it consistently for a while, it's probably a pretty good sign that it's calming down out there as far as wave action goes. And then I got about another 3 hours of tide in the right direction, which is just enough time to row over to the island. And with the south breeze, it'd be ideal, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I do get to make my crossing today after all. Either way, I got to sit here and catch fish. My crab pot's still out there, no crab. Solar panels charging the iPhone. I recorded a bunch of radio time on the iPhone before I left, and it's brought me a little sanity today. You see the jelly? So I'm out here, and that's my next island right there. If you see the high mountain and then the lower mountains, the darker mountains, those are the ones I gotta get to. These are my current 2 islands, so that's the crossing right there. It's about 7 miles. And that could be anywhere from 4 hours to 6 hours depending on conditions. Really don't think I'm gonna do it tonight. It's not blowing right now, but you can see all the water coming this way, or the wind waves coming this way. That's the way the wind had been blowing all day. It's actually calming down pretty nice. There's no wind, but it's already 4:30 or 4 o'clock. And if it takes me 6 hours to get there, that means it's dark by the time I get there. I'm tired. It's the end of the day. I don't feel like starting a long row at the end of the day. I think I'm gonna maybe try this little cove back in here in between the islands. It'll give me a better starting point for tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow it's glass calm, plus the tides will be better tomorrow morning. Right now it's just about slack incoming, and then it's gonna go out for 2 feet and then come back at 9, which wouldn't be too bad for this crossing because the currents don't get so big in this big Strait of Georgia. But I don't know. I think we're gonna go back to the island over here and rest. Seems like a good enough idea. The only scary thing is that's it for water. So we're down to less than a gallon, which isn't much when you're stuck on one island and have 6 miles to go to the next one.